Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Boer campaign here in Victoria 2 with the historical project mod. We're currently playing as Transvaal and we're invading Britain. It's quite intense. The war's going pretty good so far. Our ally, Orange, is also taking over the Southern Cape, which is a bit annoying because it presumably means he will get that territory. But nonetheless, I feel like we have reason to be happy. Oh shit, yeah. That's the kind of stuff that happens when you record videos on April Fool's Day. And the AI's doing shit like this. Like, the fuck, man? The French have spared Orange. Orange? How do you pronounce that? Because, like, that is spelled in a profoundly French-esque way. But I remember from, well, one of the few things I remember from German class, and German is presumably rather similar to Dutch, well, in some sense, is that orange or orange is pronounced very French-like. Distractions aside, it'll be interesting to see what will result down here. Is it the actual Boer? Yeah, it's the Boer War. Okay. Ooh, okay. So France has actually joined. How many boats do you have, France? You have no boats. Nor do the British. Well, 50. Okay. I mean, if they have good tank, then yeah, I guess they would have gotten battleships at this point, which means they are just presumably focusing on those. But yeah. In the last episode, we waged war against the Ottoman Empire, as Persia, of course, and we conquered Transjordan and Palestine. There shall be no Jerusalem in this timeline because we're literally playing Iran, so I doubt Iran would allow Israel to form in the Holy Land. I shouldn't be laughing about that, but I just did, so it's too late. I'm sure the video got demonetized. Yeah, just say Palestine, even if it is a video game you're playing, and your video will be immediately demonetized. I mean, look at this though. We're colonizing this region ourselves. Look at that, 1% Persian in Jaffa. No Persians have decided to go to Jerusalem quite yet, but nonetheless, I'm happy to see the Persians moving about. Despite the fact that these are recently acquired territories. However, we ended the last episode on a bit of a cliffhanger because the Germans just called us in because I fucked up and I really should have been paying attention to when the truce between those nations ended so that I could have declared the war myself and ensure that my war goal would be added. I do think I have decided that we are in fact going to join this war. Because we are going, like, if I'm truly going to dedicate myself to blobbing into the Russian Empire, we are going to need to take these core territories first, because these cores do not line up with the actual provinces, and so there will be a special event happening after the war that will give us these specific borders, and I want these borders. They are nice borders. They're historic, and I don't know, whenever, yeah, I mean, technically these cores would allow me to annex all of Georgia and North Caucasia, but I don't know, I kind of want to keep it chill, keep it cool. Try not blob too much up here, because that, the fact that we don't own this general area of land is just going to look even worse, and I doubt we're going to be able to get too much of this before the game ends. My main goal right now is taking Syria. But yeah, we are going to join, so let me just get my army straight. Alright, we're pushing into Russia, so this will be interesting. I'm going to be focusing on this part of the front, because that's, well, I just want to. I feel like I have so many, or I have way less troops than the Russians do, and so focusing on the place where I can make a proper front line, that'll be better. Then again, attacking into the Caucasus Mountains might not be my brightest idea ever. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm actually going to retreat these cannons to the capital, and then I'll form some brigades made from mobilized forces that can try and defend or kill off whatever Russian troops come swarming in through the bigger border in Central Asia. Also, there's still this random army derping about in Serbia after I had to defend them from filthy socialists. Also, Serbia, you should love me more. This is how this works. Yeah, so I guess... sending that Greece is in the war as well. Yeah, so sending this army over to to the old, or to my empire, would be dangerous. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to send him up to Przemysl in Poland, or is this? Yeah, this is Poland today. Yeah, this is like the eastern border of Poland, isn't it? Or I don't know, I could have sworn that the... Yeah, no, you can't make the modern day borders of Poland in Victoria 2. But yeah, I'm reasonably confident this is a part of Poland today. So yeah, yeah, we're gonna send this guy to the Russian front. Well, I mean, the Russian front. My front would presumably also be called that. Yeah, we're doing some blitzkrieg here. We're gonna try and just push into Georgia as quickly as possible without waiting to occupy the lands behind us. Yeah, let's take that ideology a bit further and go all the way up to Pasana Glulu and Derbent, because these provinces border each other, so this should be fine. I don't know, we'll let him finish occupying that. And then I think you get better supply if you don't have troops just sitting in the middle of enemy territory, so we're going to want to occupy some of the territories sort of behind the lines, if you will. But we're going to want to blitz our asses in here as quickly as possible. Okay, so we have a good regiment here. So we're going to split that and go to Ashgabat with these mobilized forces. I'm going to split off one horse as well, and this will be my rear guard. This will guard the Central Asian territories, while the rest of the army actually has a lot of artillery. So you go there and begin the occupation. This force just chills, while these other dudes, and I guess if I want to be really proper, we're going to send these mobilized derps over here as well, and we'll form a proper army with proper amounts of infantry. These boats are stuck because the Dutch have showed up. The Dutch, really? Ooh, do they? No, they. Oh, I mean, I'm just derping. Obviously, they don't have any colonies that border me. Alright, so actually, yeah, well, I guess you have to go there, but yeah, no, you go there actually, just to try and link up some. No, you go there. The Germans are taking that already. Well, it's not like I want to help them. That would be silly, because all the battle war score from this war goes to Russia, so we're going to want to make sure we get as much occupation war score as we can. So that's the general idea. Yeah, ooh, the Russians have not built any forts here. Yeah, they've built forts on the border, but we're quickly just overrunning those because they had no army stationed here. Right. Yeah, I guess we can split the army, even if it could do with some more balancing. Yeah, but then again, there's a fuck ton of these good old mobilized brigades on the march here. So you go there, and then this regiment will form up. And socialist realism, glorious. Oh, rip Germany. Yeah, dude. I mean, they are so dumb. Like, shouldn't they? They should have the brain to understand that they should just focus on this. Like, focus on this front. If their army is stuck here for some reason, then just focus on that. Use your mobilized troops at home to deal with the Russians over there. You're just being silly. Right, actually need more troops now in the front lines to fill up the front ranks. So we'll do like that. And then these more mobilized brigades can focus on dealing with the stuff we never got around to occupying. Yeah, we're crossing the mountains now, so this is really good. We're getting over there before the Russians were able to catch us. Oh, hello! There comes the Ruskies. So they're gonna go in there. Are they going to catch the Germans? Kind of hope they do, to be honest. Yes, they did. Let's join the fun. Once again, this will give battle war score to Germany, but like there's no getting around that. Like even if I win a battle alone against the Russians, the battle war score will go to Germany. So I might as well, right? Right. Yeah, you are going there. You can actually go all the way up to Agdiger or whatever that province is, and you go there. Alright, we're fighting our first major battle against the Russians alone. It's a complete destruction because they actually attacked me, because they were retreating from this battle and we caught them before they were able to do anything. So this is just going to be slaughter. Yeah, we were helping out the Germans here as well. So overall, We can add war goals. Ooh, yes, that does imply that we are indeed able to acquire all cores. Could I even ask for Place in the Sun if I wanted to? I can. I could have... Oh, that's so cheap. Oh, that is cheap. No, but I can't do it though, can I? Because if I do the whole event thing... But it... Then again... The Russians don't actually have cores on it all. No, I'm pretty sure I would get to keep these territories because they are not Russian cores. But no, we need to add the acquire all cores things first because that's obviously the priority. Have the Germans added anything? Ah, fucking Belgium. God, fuck you. Now, acquire all cores. Persia. Yes, acquire all cores. Persia. What are you on about, game? Why am I not allowed to add my war goal? So I can do that, but I'm not allowed to do the whole acquire all cores thing. Oh, I am. I'm just chronically autistic. Yeah. There it is. Acquire all cores from the meme lords. Good. Wait, we're actually losing the war? What? The battles? The fuck's going on this front? Well, the French are falling, that's for sure. Belgium is getting... Yeah, I guess maybe the Polish and Galicia Lodomeria are... no, I don't quite understand. What do you mean we're losing in terms of battles? We're obviously winning this. But yeah, there you can see the effects of individual war score though. Even if the overall war is technically going against us. But I don't know, I'm sure the battle war score will even out. Like, this is ridiculous. This is just silly. Oh, fuck. Crap. Do we have a good general here? Is this even worth trying to defend? No, we have a shit general. Yeah, well, actually, he's extremely awesome, but he is... I think this guy... No, I could have sworn there was a level... Oh, fuck you, game. See, this... I hate Victoria 2 so much. Kill this game already. Yeah, we actually have a +3 defense game here, but the game is like, this other guy has 5+ attack. We obviously need to use him. Because we are Victoria 2, and, you know, you're not actually playing Victoria 2 unless, I don't know, you're somewhere on the spectrum. That would be illogical. The war is officially turned in our favor, as if it, you know, I don't know who was losing those battles, but yeah, we can add a war goal, another war goal. I'm a bit torn in at the moment between doing a state or a colony, because the dumbass Russians have turned all of Central into states. Kind of leaning towards doing ally. It'll completely ruin my borders, but I feel like I want to grab this before the Russians turn it into a state. Or then again, if I do let the Russians turn it into a state for me, I'll have to pay more, but it'll be a state. Think. No, I think we're just gonna do the colony. So yeah, Place in the Sun, ally, 4 war score. Yeah, it's even cheaper to take the colony because, you know, I guess it is a colony. This will sadly make it so we cannot take any more in this war. We don't have the infamy room. Oh, so close as well. So close. Just one less infamy and we would be able to take Khiva while we're at it. And that would basically be it. Like, I don't have many other major desires to be acquired from the Ruskies, so it is quite sad. No, there's nothing I can do, is there, to lower my infamy? No, my army! Alright, we got there in time. This should be a grand victory. They were attacking me with 7k troops, and this is good though. The people of Persia are doing good. That was this is primarily just farmers and miners, laborers and shit like that, you know. They're doing good work defending the fatherland. I mean, technically they are defending, because this was an aggressive war from the Russian point of view. So we are justified in our memes. Seriously, oh, I could have sworn this was supposed to cost 3.3 infamy, but it is not. It is 2.7. You're so close. Surely we can drag this on long enough. Please, game, let me have some more land. I might even risk it. Just go a bit over the infamy limit, you know. I don't know. I feel like because like I might have. Yeah. It's gonna have to be super tactical. Tactical, because there will be a window of opportunity there for great powers to invade me, like Britain, and we can't have that now, can we? But if I can end the war quick enough, or if the war, you know, of course I'm not the war leader, so it's not like I get to decide that kind of stuff. But if the war is ended quick enough, I can just quickly release Sind, and I'll be back under the limit. So we're gonna have to be strategic about this, I think. I mean, you know, that you kind of always have to be that in about anything in this game, but you presumably have an idea of what I mean. Onwards, my glorious Persians. Alright, we're painfully close, but I'm going to take the risk at this point. We're going to add a wargle. We're going to do not acquire core. We are going to do acquire states. Now we're going to go for Russian Khiva. This is going to bring us a bit over the infamy limit, but once again, I'm just super crossing my fingers at this point, hoping that the AI will not invade me while I am vulnerable. So yeah, what order are these states even in? Like, I've never understood this shit, man. Shit's confusing. Did I? No, it's ally. No, we good. Just struggling a bit. Karelia, close, not at all, but you know, it followed the same pattern. It's not Khiva! It's Uzbekia! I am just... let's go for that. Yeah, I forget, right? Because these two provinces are part of Khiva in the beginning. You can see it by the Corsair. But the actual nation that exists today and that this province is named after are the Uzbeks, not the Turkmen like Khiva. I think Khiva was Turkmen. They might have been Uzbek, actually, now that I think about it. Because there's a lot more people over here than there are down here. Of course, now the whole demographics of this area has been profoundly Russified, and so there's no telling what this originally was at this point. This is... Germany. Okay. Yeah, I know, yeah. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Surrealism. Let's just take that and go. Oh. There we are. Our lands returned. Well, our now. Yeah, no, this is actually, yeah, these are historical Persian lands. Oh, look. Not a huge fan of that name, though. Like, could I just... There needs to be like a checkbox. Do you want your name over your vassals? Because I played EU3. I remember back in the days when the Europa Universalis games had names over your vassals. It was great, but it is only great in certain situations. You gotta give the people their choice. But yeah, our lands returned. Note, if you took Russian core provinces, which are not also your own core provinces in this war, this will return those lands back. But those lands were not Russian. No, this is all... Yeah, they haven't cored any of it. They didn't even turn that place into a state. So yes, only keep... territories with our course, return the rest. Ah, there we are. My name is back. Hey, that's good. Yeah, once again, I prefer these borders to the ones you saw previously, and the fact that I don't have to have my name all over Arabia, now that's a bonus. Alright, we can make states. Persian North Caucasia. Isn't that's not a state? What? It's not even a Russian state? Okay, excuse me? Yeah, let's not... let's do that. Because that should be a state. Ally. Wait, ally? Yeah, that's not... Okay. Wait, do I have accepted pops here? Well, I mean, once... Oh, yeah, okay, I think we're just abusing bugs here. I think, yeah, no, 0 people. I don't know, something fucky is going on. I'm not above abusing bugs, though, because as I pointed out previously, I might commit some genocide at some point, and if I can avoid committing genocide over here, that's fine by me, because I would prefer not to commit genocide in... But then again, like, if I can turn this random chunk of territory into a state, how come I can't turn Uzbekia into a state? I don't fucking know, but yeah, let's abuse some bugs. I don't know, this might not actually work, though. Oh, but it did. But did it really? Yeah, slow down. Yeah, holy shit. This is a state, which is awesome. But at the same time, I mean, if you're gonna... I mean, there are Persians in this state. Come on, guys, can we just make this a state already? 0.2%? No, 0.0.2. Yeah, it's... Yeah. It's not very good, is it? Great Transcaucasia. Reform the government. Let's do that. Systematic. No, we do not have the infamy. Speaking of well, no, let's do this first. Gain prestige. Lose core. A vassal. A vassal? No. No vassal. Yeah, infamy. So close though. Thing is, though, if I'm pretty sure Germany will cancel their alliance with me if I stay over the infamy limit, so I don't want that to happen. So it's about time to let Sind go. But then again, if I'm going to be committing genocide in Persia, I mean in Iraq, yeah, look at that, Persians, 10%. Yeah, decent checker Persians are moving about here. We can see this is the problem, right? The RGOs are filled up. You can't build industry to enable further immigration from the core territories of Persia. And so we must, quote-unquote, make some room for the newcomers. But yeah, I want to do a colonial genocide, and I do not want to kill all of these people, because this place is never going to be a state. And I'm going to be releasing it as a state anyways, so killing off a bunch of people in a potential sphereling and a puppet at the same time is just pure stupid. The Irish War for Independence! Really? Is that... There was no Irish War for Independence in history. Like, they kept revolting all the time, but I don't remember an Irish War for Independence. They had a civil war like every other day, but... That was like between the guys who wanted to, or who accepted Northern Ireland staying within the Union and the IRA. I don't know, we're just getting distracted at this point. Let us release the Sindhi before things get out of hand here. Sind. Power tied up, yeah, that doesn't matter. Once again, I don't know if you even pay colonial points in order to make states out of provinces you already border. But, yeah. Sind will get some states, I lose some pops, but if I remember correctly, we were around 8 million pops in the beginning of the war. That is a color that is actually very close to the German one. I've never noticed that, how close those colors are, but... We all know that this is Sindhi territory. Oh shit, did I just give away my army, or is this a newly created one? I don't know. Actually, no, I think it is newly created. I think Victoria 2 creates an army for vassals when they spawn. Yeah, oh man, so many people. But once again, I had to release something because I was over the infamy limit, and I cannot afford the Indian hordes just charging in here. 1% English in Multan. Also, yeah, I don't know how many people watching this have watched my multiplayer Victoria 2 campaign where I played Britain, but I'm really proud of the AI turning Australia into states instead of actually like releasing them. They did release Canada, however. Also, how did the war... Ah, God, Belgium, damn it. Well, so there goes my Congo puppet, or not my puppet, well, it was the Belgian puppet, but I had them sphered, and so I have a right to be salty. Oh, really? I swear to you, this game, has been so weird. I've never seen Greater Germany form, and I've never seen the South African Republic. This is, yeah, it's not even Boer and British. It is just straight up Boer. It's a Boer South African Republic. Look at that. And they're speared by the French. That's amazing. Yeah, I did not pay attention to that war at all, so... Oh, yeah, the British are a bit screwed right now, because all of their central colonies here are now completely surrounded by hostile nations. Actually, no, they have spared Portugal, so they can get in here. But, come on, Britain, it's about time to release Rhodesia. Get some of those, what are those shorts called? I guess they're... Like, girls wear them today. You know those shorts that are like about as skin covering as male boxer shorts, like the underwear. Yeah, my English is struggling here. I don't know. I guess maybe us Norwegians think more about that kind of stuff than other peoples, because there's basically never any, like, we only have like 1 to 2 months of summer, so not a lot of time for those glorious girl shorts. But my point is, the Rhodesian males during the military civil war type things, situations down here, they wore them as well. So, but that was the 80s or maybe later. I don't know. God damn it. Oh man, I'm getting very out very out of topic here. Let's demobilize. Let's get home, guys. Forces to the Caucasus with you. The boats can all gather up as well. I guess I don't really need that transport navy. Yeah, what did I actually do? Yeah, okay, I guess this guy has just been standing in Premshil all... Yeah, I kind of forgot about actually doing anything with him. Actually, I mean, yeah, you know, he's exiled, so he can just walk home. Let's not complicate this any further than it has to do. Although, let's make sure he actually walks through territories that we don't have access through. So he'll go there. The boats shall go home to Jaffa or Gaza, I guess. Wait, is that my... Yeah, that's my port. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I'll do this crap off screen, I think. Ah, there we are. Bolt action rifles. Yeah, we're a bit late for that, but then again, well, okay. I don't know. It's gonna be rather interesting, actually, to see what we will do at this point, because this war was just so good. I mean, yeah, we had to pay, you know, we had to go over the infamy limit, and as a result we had to give away the nation of Sind. But they're still our puppets, so they're still within the general sphere of glory. You know, the British never got their filthy hands on this. So at this point we're primarily going to be focusing on the Ottoman Empire. Ooh. Greece? You have no friends? Right, because you were in the war. Right, and well, I don't know. Greece. I'm sure we're going to we're gonna be good friends eventually. Honestly, yeah. At this point, yeah. Once again, the Ottomans have not allied anyone. I have a theory that the Russians will lose great power after this war. Let's check by rank. Wait, really? Russian Empire 564? Huh. Yeah, no, it does not look like the Russians are gonna lose great power. And, well, yeah, okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you know, there are still things I could do to the Russian Empire that would hurt them. You know, we could release Chechnya, create ourselves a Chechenian puppet. That would be entertaining. And Cossack Hetmanate. There's many things we can do to the good old Russians. And oh, mine got a Cossack puppet. I can taste the spice from my computer screen. I'm literally licking it right now. You just can't hear it because my microphone is awesome. But seriously though, we are in 1903, so we don't have that much time left. So we gotta focus on the things that truly matter. I need Syria, and because the French have autism, they decided not to include Lebanon into Syria. I mean, I totally understand why the French did not include Lebanon into Syria when they created Syria after the decolonization of the Middle East. But I just don't understand why the French decided to include so many. Like, why didn't they take the Muslims of the Lebanon and put them into Syria? Like, Syria is already chronically divided between Shia and Sunni Muslims, so why can't you just take all the Sunni and Shia Muslims and put them into Syria? And then have a Libya that is like half as large, but nonetheless Libya. What am I saying? Lebanon. That's what I meant. A Lebanon that's half as big, but nonetheless like it's Christian, right? Because everyone here is Arab. Mashriki. But I don't know. God damn it. This has been an episode of chronic getting distracted, but we have in fact achieved Greater Persia. All the cores we got from that decision has now been claimed. The lands that the Russians so unjustly took from us in the early 19th century. Well, the 1800s, I always get confused at that 19, because the 1800s are the 19th century, I think. I don't know. In the early 1800s, the Russians conquered Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Dagestan and Georgia from their rightful imperial overlords, the Persians. I mean, yeah, you can see it on the map right now. The lands that are cored here are approximately how Safavid Persia looked before, if you add a little bit of Baluchistan to it. That's approximately how Persia looked before the Russians got all fancy. So yeah, I think we're going to end the episode here. The next episode will be a chronic disaster, because if I'm drunk to the point where I can barely even finish this one, the next one will be interesting, to say the least. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode, and until next time, bye.